On this episode of Diecast Emporium, we're going to take a look at two Code 3 New York City Police Department Emergency Service Unit vehicles. Now, ESU, as it's called, was formed in 1920, and it currently has about 500 officers. There are 11 different ESSs, or Emergency Service Squads, vehicles that look very similar to this, and they are located throughout New York City's 5 boroughs. These officers, of which I mentioned there are approximately 500, are cross-trained in a variety of different disciplines, from hostage rescue and hostage negotiation crisis to counterterrorism operations, dignitary protection, and even rescue operations. So the first vehicle that we'll look at is what's known as a ESU, or ESV, Emergency Support Vehicle. And I guess you could, a really easy way would be to consider NYPD ESU as the SWAT team, if you will, or the A team of the New York City Police Department. If you're an officer in New York City, these are the guys that I think most people strive to be. So, again, starting out with the ESV, which stands for Emergency Support Vehicles. These things are armed with a variety of different equipment. As you can see, there are several different cupboards. And they have rescue tools, generators, but the most notable piece of equipment that this particular unit would bring to a call is the Motorized Zodiac Inflatable boat, which is right up here on top. It is a plastic piece on the model, but it's very well detailed. You can see there's even a Police Mercury engine that's been replicated quite nicely. Single seat, but you can fit, several officers should there need to be a water rescue or conducting different police operations on the water. On the truck itself, it has a crane, which would lower the craft into the water. It has one extendable boom section, but unfortunately, it doesn't really, there isn't enough winch line really for this to go down or pose lowering the craft into the water. On top, you can see some nice silver finishes, and again, the location that it would hold the boat. Really a plus point on both of these models is just how well the graphics have been applied. New York City Police Department logo here, and the ESU logo here. Some nice air horns on the side of the truck. A nice barrier guard on front. And there you have it. So there is the ESV. The other is Squad 6, or Truck 6. Now, the current rescue trucks that they have, if you will, for lack of a better term, I mentioned there are 11 of them. They are no longer Macs. This is obviously a Mac model. But they're now the Salisbury E1, and there are some Ferrara apparatuses as well. But this was the truck that they used for a few years after September 11th. Up on the front, you'll notice that there isn't a Mac logo, but it's very distinctive in being a Mac finish. Some nice delineators here on the side. Fog light up here. And again, as far as these ESSs, or Emergency Service Squads, would go, these are, again, would be called to building collapses, counterterrorism operations, even carrying tactical teams in the back. Because the doors open here, just like that. You can see you could fit pretty much an entire tactical team if they're going to do, a hostage rescue or any kind of operations that would require that sort of manpower. And then the gates just do close on that. You can see ESS 6, Emergency Service Squad 6, and keep back 200 feet. Some great light details as well. On this side again, crisp graphics, Squad 6 up here, Police Emergency Service. Your CPR down here, which is the NYPD slogan of courtesy, professionalism, and respect. And just a couple different graphics here to pay homage to those officers who were lost in the line of duty on September 11th, as well as the World Trade Center Memorial logo right here. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it's not it's more atypical of what I normally specialize in, but as many of you know, I do work in law enforcement. So these models were something that have been on my radar for a long time. Couple the fact that I do work in law enforcement with I am from New York, you can see obviously why I wanted these. There is one more ESU truck that was produced. It's a radio patrol vehicle. I don't have that one yet. maybe down the road I'll end up picking that up. But these alone took several years to find. But I will be doing a little bit more diverse reviews. Obviously, police and fire stuff is coming up soon, but I'll still be sticking with construction and trucks, and maybe even a few NASCAR reviews. Who knows? But as always, guys, we just broke the 900 mark on our Diecast Emporium Instagram page, so for only having that up for a few weeks, that's quite impressive. I really appreciate that. And be sure to check back for more quality content. I appreciate it as always, guys. Take care.